close.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody...
It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And this one features the...
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the...
And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. And we get a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. They'll stick with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there. And he is in. Touchdown, Armadillos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point is up and through. The Armadillos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in at the quarterback position. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be...
He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Indy. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now, this looks like a design run. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Up the middle they go. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Colts offense ready to get. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete left side to Worthy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible, and so far they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Gesicki, the man in motion. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here on second down and 5. A handoff here, up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone. So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they'll have it. He'll pick up the first down. Getting it to the 10-yard line as this drive continues, doing it on the ground. Slot receiver headed right. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Now, the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. It is a touchdown.
That is just a complete disaster.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Slot man in motion right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown Armadillos. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet... Throwing now from the gun. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes Garenda. And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. A run with Garenda. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll look to pick up the pace.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Garendo. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now a give on the ground. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1 yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting
on. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Armadillo. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Richardson. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A second down throw for Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Armadillos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Again, working deep downfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes Pittman. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Armadillos offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.